Look at this little egg. I mean, it looks like a little egg, doesn't it? It gives a nice high squeak. Well, good morning to you. We're off on another adventure today. I'm with Southern Captain Billy, and he's already digging. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to dig around here for a couple of hours. This is a little pit that I started yesterday, and we might dig this out if we don't get any surface finds. And again, it's a little bit, scarce, a little bit sparse in here, but we're going to try. I left my metal detector out here somewhere. You seen it? It's over there. Somewhere. Better come back and get something out of the truck. All right, Billy, good luck to you. And I was over in here trying to spread out a little bit to see if there's anything out on the fringes, but the majority of the iron is right up in this area, so that's probably where the old house stood. If you haven't seen the video, the coins, we've got a 2 real Spanish coin, George II, earlier, mid to early 1700 coin. So right here I had a nice, decent signal, and dug it up, and it's a pot shard. This is for like a cooking vessel. You can see the curvature of it. It's actually a little bit thinner than the ones I'm used to finding, but they sound pretty good on the metal detector just because of the shape, the shape of it, mainly. Like if it's laying like that, it gives this halfway decent signal. If it's on its edge like that, poking up, it'll just sound like iron. But anyway, that's what I found thus far. Hopefully we'll have some really good video for you in the next couple minutes. We're a ways from the water too, which is surprising because a lot of these colonial sites will actually be much closer to the waterfront, but obviously not all of them. And this is a typical woods down here in South Carolina, kind of southern South Carolina. You got the oak trees with the Spanish moss hanging off of them. I can't even talk this morning. And it's just really, really pretty. So much different than what I'm used to back home. The old man trees. So that's where the little trash pit is, right over there. We're going to dig in a few minutes, but I'm in the roadway, just not a lot of squeakers, but I just dug this, which is actually a pretty cool little relic. This is an iron tool, and this is, colonial era, and you can see the particular shape to it. It's rounded coming down here, and then it's got like a little scooped out area. And what this is a woodworking tool. We have a nice little sound here that's worth digging. It's not going to be iron. Not a real high on the meter though, so it could be a shotgun shell. But let me show you what we're hunting with today. Garrett AT Max, 0 program, 0 discrimination, maximum sensitivity, and always remember the ground balance. Now, of course, I already did that, but so that's going to be something right there. I'm going to kick the leaves and loose dirt off the top. All right, still on the ground. Let me set you up. All right, ground's up. Sand's nice and soft, but there's a lot of roots in here. Can make some of the holes problematic. I don't think that, yeah, okay, we got it. I can see there's something brassy, but I can see a little bit of red, so I'm going to suspect that is a shotgun shell hull. And this is actually the plastic part of the cartridge that has melted in a fire, because of course they have a lot of fires down here. So that's what it was, shotgun shell. Nice little relic right here. This is what appears to be a little buckle. It's like a shoe buckle, but probably not for a shoe, but maybe. But it's made out of iron. You can see where it's got the place for the center portion to go across there, and it's got the right curvature, so I know that's not like horse tack. And Billy has found one almost identical to this just up the road about 200 yards. That's probably an old armadillo hole. There's lots of armadillos out here. Oh, I haven't got any shots of any yet. There's a big old spike right here. Some type of bolt, I would think. And looky here. There's a little porcelain button. Little eyeball button. Eyeball button. Awesome. Look at this little egg. I mean, it looks like a little egg, doesn't it? It gives a nice high squeak. I have no idea what it is. I mean, I imagine that's probably rust. Oh, just broke in half. Oh, it's a bullet. Isn't that weird? Yeah, so that's a bullet, I think. Yeah, I might leave it in there, partly in there. Yeah, I think that's a Civil War era bullet that maybe has been fired. Maybe this was an old, I think it might have been like wood or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably maybe a Minieball. I don't know why it has this much concretion on it. I've never really seen quite that much before, but yeah, it definitely has fired If you look at it, you can see it's all mashed in right there. But that's a fired mini ball right there, man. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? So we got another fired bullet. Same type of deal. It's got that crust on it. It looks like that could be a fired pistol ball. Could be from the Civil War. I'm not 100% on that. I'll have to take a closer look. I kind of think it might be because of the way the base looks. That's pretty crude looking. I think it was a poured bullet. Hit something pretty hard. Probably wood. Unlikely flesh, but it could have been. Yeah, another bullet and fired. This is kind of an interesting little relic. It was on the surface, so this could have been dug by somebody else or just naturally ended up that way. You know, this is kind of beveled down, so I suspect a piece of wood went through there, wood beam of some sort, you know, round beam, pole, I guess I should say. Not 100% on it, but no idea what they are. If it went to a wagon or, you know, a treasure wagon, who knows. So we've been searching around. I mean, that's where the main part of the house was, right there. A very small area, very small concentration of iron. Once you get out around it, is really almost nothing. So what I'm going to do, I think, I'm just going to surface hunt a few more minutes, and then I'm going to get the big shovel, and we'll dig out that pit that I started the last time we were here, where I found that big pewter rat-tail spoon in it. So lots of iron in it, so there could be some good stuff.
Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere.